Okay, today's video is going to be on a product you may or may not have heard of before if you're an archery person, if you hunt or target shoot with a bow. When I went to the store, I asked for Luminock because that was what I thought of right away when I think of those shots you see on TV where somebody is shooting an arrow and it's lit up in the back, probably like on Ted Nugent's Spirit of the Wild or something like that. I think they actually advertised the Luminock on there. So when I went to my local retailer, I asked them for Luminock, and they did have those, but then they pointed me to another one that was called Nockturnal that I hadn't heard of before. Seems like a really good product. It was actually had another person that was in the department shopping at the time that walked over, heard us talking about it, and said that he uses it and highly recommended it as well. So just going to do a quick video on it today. Pack of 3. I picked up the red ones. They do come in 4 different colors, 5 different sizes, so you can fit just about any arrow that you have or would be using and have any color that you would want. I chose the red because I thought that would be the easiest to see. They say once you fire it, if you don't deactivate it, which we'll go through here in just a second, it will stay on for 24 hours straight. So if you hit that deer and it goes out there a ways and you have a bad shot on it and it's carrying the arrow or something like that and you have to come back for it, you can have confidence that if you shot it in the morning, you come back in the evening, you're still going to have that knock lit up to help you find the deer in the evening. So we'll go over just a couple points here. When you take your knock out of your arrow, you might need a pliers for it. I loosened this one up in advance with the pliers to take it out. They're not glued in usually, so you can just pull them right out. And then with the new knock that you're going to put in there, the Nockturnal Nock, the lit up knock, if it doesn't slide in easily so that it just slides right in and turns in easily, you're going to want to use some bowstring wax on there to lubricate that knock to make sure that you can insert it without damaging your arrow, and then slide it down in there and rotate it into position to where you want it lined up with your fletching, whichever your preference is on the arrow. Then when you fire the arrow, it will activate the button on the inside and turn that on. I see the camera's having kind of a hard time focusing on that there, but it turns that on and glows. There we go. Glows a nice bright red there. You're going to be able to see that as it's flying away from you and anywhere that would land. Now after you shoot it, if you want to turn it off again, that's pretty easy too. There's a little notch in the side, and you just put another arrow tip right into that notch and push up on it and shut it off. And that shuts the arrow back off again, and you can use it again. So if you're target shooting and you want to shoot it over and over again just for fun, so you can see the knot go out there, you can shut it off again when you're done. Or if you're out bow hunting and you shot and you missed that deer and you're going to reuse that arrow again, you can turn that knock off and it'll last you a long time. We figure with a 24-hour run time, you can have several times that it's on for 5-10 minutes at a time, and you're not going to run that battery out in there. That light's still going to work, that knock's still going to work for you. So hopefully I can get some video in the field of using that and add that in, but that's just a quick video of the Nockturnal Nock, how to install it there on the arrow, and a brief glimpse of it working. So SKB 685 signing out.